Is on the market because this one was first announced in 2016, December 2016. It's time to see how it's still performing. Let's have a quick look on the bottom. 3.5mm, 2.5mm balance this time. Micro USB with two functionalities: to charge and to transfer media files, and to use it as an external USB DAC to your device, whatever that is, a laptop, your desktop computer. Then here we have a line out coaxial. On this side, two micro SD card slots, really handy to have. Power button, blue LED in the middle, let me turn off. And a nice design touch that I like is the red O-ring around the power button. On the top, nothing. On this side, we have the play pause button, the volume wheel or the volume knob if you prefer, and then the track rocker. So you can skip track, move forward or backwards. It's a new generation DAP, very different from the one in the past. I used to own the Fiio X1, and I guess you remember that one over there, really a small display in here, and the wheel and all the buttons. Now, new generations one, most likely they are powered by Android, like this one here, which comes in the version 5.1.1. They're so much closer to smartphones in the look, so you will have the glass on the front, from top to bottom. A nice thing that I really appreciate, and for Fiio it's kind of tradition by now, they like to apply from the factory or a protective foil, or in this case comes with a tempered glass. The high resolution sticker on the bottom, someone needs to remind you that this is a high resolution DAP. The frame, it's all aluminum. In the back we have a nice plastic finish, a glass imitation. The design, it's really cool. I do like it. I like the lines inspired by the Astelin DAPs. I like the feeling, I like the weight. This one comes roughly to 180 grams and sits really nicely in my hand. The feeling is it's good, feels quality. A thing that I don't like, and that's an unusual common problem for Fiio, whenever you tone the volume up or down, they're not precise. Sometimes you can skip 2 or 3 numbers and you had one click. Some other times it goes down but then goes up again. So for example, you're moving for 80 but then you find yourself to be again to 80. So things like that. For Fiio, again, no news in town. I used to have similar issues with the Fiio X1. Build quality, it's really solid, it's well made as usual. No complaints here. The finish, the color, it's all right. The display, the screen, I think they could use a better panel inside, but overall is not that bad. End of the day, it's a DAP. You use it mostly to listen to your favorite music, so it's alright. It's not the best display out there, but it's alright. I don't mind it. This one comes with 32 GB of internal memory, 1 GB of RAM, a quad-core CPU, which is a Rock chip. This particular model, which is the 3188, if I remember properly, is been on the market for more than 4 years, so it's not really a recent CPU. I don't exactly get why Fiio choose in particular this model of CPU. They could go for something else. Anyway, this is what they pack inside, so this is what we're going to use. 1 GB of RAM for Android, even if it's a dab, it's not enough. It's never enough. I feel that Android compulsory needs 2 GB of RAM. Double DAC inside, AKM 4490, the mobile version, built-in obviously amplifier, balanced and unbalanced. One of the weak spots among the user experience is the built-in amplifier. It's alright on the go, it's alright with headphones like 16, 32, 50, maybe didn't have the chance to test it with 100 or 150 ohms impedance, but pretty much still there, should be good enough to power. Whatever it's a little bit more demanding than this, the built-in amplifier is just not enough. Overall, it's alright. It's meant to give you an on-the-go experience, so not too bad. I bought mine like a month ago, pretty much, and I use mine mostly at home. Therefore, I will always hook up with an external amplifier because the internal one is just not enough. Usually, I power my reference headphones, which are the Beyerdynamic DT9090 Pros. 250 ohms, but they're not hard to drive. Actually, they're quite easy, but it's way too much for the built-in amplifier. Where shines the Fiio X5 is not on the amplifier section and is not on the user experience. Where really shines, it's for build quality and finish, and for the sound quality as well. The DAC inside, they do a terrific job. I enjoy my Fiio X5 every day since I bought it. That's because they did a right tuning. This one is going to sound more on the warm side. It's detailed, can reveal things in your tracks, but keeps things smooth as well. So it's not going to be one of those experiences where there's just so much detail, it reveals anything and ruins a little bit the experience. No, he likes to tell you what's inside the tracks. He likes to put things on the warm side. He likes to give that analog feeling, as music is supposed to sound, in my opinion, more on the natural side, detailed, but keeping things smooth enough to make you enjoy for hours and hours your music, and finding the audio sessions to be pleasing and not harsh and not fatiguing. So at this, they did an excellent job. Thumbs up, Fiio. Again, when it comes to sound quality and build quality, they're really good. In general speaking, it's my second Fiio DAB, and I'm really happy with. What is annoying, especially because it's been on the market for 2 years, is the user experience. The user experience is still bad. It's looking like they have a really hard time in managing Android. I shall remind perhaps that in the Fiio X1 era and first generation X5, X3, they used to have a software based on Linux. Perhaps that one was much easier to handle. Android looks to be quite difficult. They have definitely issue. The user experience, it's laggy, tends to be quite buggy quite often. I feel it's so sloppy, and I just don't understand why. By now, Fiio it's on the big sides of things. It's getting a quite big company. It's quite popular, so it's sad. That's destroying. It's ruining what otherwise it's really an excellent piece of audio gear, and I believe in this. It's absolutely excellent, but the Android experience, it's so bad. So many things that doesn't work properly. The Fiio Music app, That's another issue. I was expecting it's a DAB. I don't want it to be a smartphone. I don't want to get close to a smartphone. What I want from my digital audio player, or how I like to call it, digital to analog player, I want to play my music, all the functions related to my music, and pretty much that's it. I don't need to install 500 apps. I don't want to install Google Maps or services like this. I have my smartphone for that. What I need to do is a simple thing like this, but with a smooth butter experience, top to bottom, and it's not happening. Now, if you're a thinker, there's a couple of things that you can do. There's out there the Fidelizer ROM. I never tried in person, but there's a lot of people that they did, or they're doing that right now as we speak. It seems that for them is working out. Good news. You can swap the kernel from a different kernel, which that's a thing that I did, and in fact helped out. It made things a little bit more smooth. The device feels a little bit more ready for whatever is the thing that I'm going to ask him to do. Again, build quality, it's absolutely great. Sound quality is absolutely good. A built-in amplifier, I said it's a little bit weak. It's just not on the same level. If the DAC is here, the amplifier it's here. That's a little bit sad. Perhaps a design like the Fiio X7 with swappable amplifiers perhaps was a better choice. I do prefer to have one package where I don't have the ability to swap things, but does things right top to bottom, and that's it. And they just missed the appointment with the Fiio X5 third generation. Said at this stage in time, I don't feel like they can improve a lot the software or the music app. Hopefully they'll be able to do something, but not too much. Still sits as a really good DAC. Comes in a DAB format, so you can put it in your pocket and just go outside with. And the build quality is really great. So it's not that still in 2018 I cannot recommend it. I can recommend it, but for the right price. I feel that brand new, this one today should be sold for roughly $250 US, no more than that. And not because it's Black Friday or whatever is the promotion. No, this is the price for this, in my opinion. Therefore, in the US market, you should be able to find it anywhere from $150 or maybe $100 to $200 because it's used. At those prices, it's really hard not to recommend the Fiio X5. I encourage you to hunt the deal, find your own deal, and take one. I really don't think that you are going to be disappointed with the way that this one sounds. You are going for sure to be disappointed with the whole Android experience, but other than that, you are going to be really pleased. You are going to be really happy. I'm not going to do an unboxing. It's an old product by now. It's 2 years, but I will give you roughly an idea. Inside the box, you will have a leather case like this one. There's going to be a crystal clear case as well. A few cables to charge the device, in the overall all manuals, and that's pretty much it, if I don't remember bad. It's a good bundle. It's complete. They like to do that. They like to give you pretty much whatever you need to start with, and the fact that already in the package you have 2 of those, that's nice. Some people, they prefer the crystal clear case. I'm in the mood of leather one. That's beautiful, because you have a choice. That's fantastic. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you like this video, feel free to share with your friends. If you have suggestions, comments down below. I love to hear thoughts. If you used to own or you still own the Fiio X5, comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let's get in touch. If you're not subscribed yet, then please hit that button, hit the ring bell, so you will stay in touch with me for the next video review that I'm planning to do. And as usual, stay cool. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till that, take care. Peace. I'm out.